So this is obviously a pretty amazing sporting machine, and the person who knows more about it than anyone else is sitting here with me, Dave Brailsford. Dave.
So they tell me.
I'm sure you do. So tell us a bit more. We're sitting on the team bus, so what happens to the bus during the day when everyone's racing?
We consider it to be like an empty box, which is then multifunctional in its use throughout the day. So the different stages of the day, and whatever stage we're in of the day, this area gets used differently. Every day we try to arrive at an hour and a half before the start of the race. And as soon as the bus stops, we put down the screen in the front, and then it transforms from a travelling environment to a meeting environment. Screen comes down and we have our day's briefing. Nico, the lead sports director, comes to the front, puts his daily presentation on, and then he briefs the team on the plan for the day. Presents to the whole team the challenge of the day, the route, the course, the wind direction, anything to do with the environment or conditions, any steep climbs. We'll look at the gradient of the climbs. When it comes into the corner, we'll get all either videos or images of any tight corners so they can picture the route in their mind. Then this environment stops being a meeting room, it becomes a changing room.
Yeah.
Then they kind of get ready, get changed, get their legs massaged before they go out, they get all the food ready, and they leave the bus and go to the start. The bus will go then from the start to the finish whilst the race is going on. So the race finishes, they come back on a bus, and then once they sit down, all of them have got a very individualised, specific recovery protocol. And once that phase is done, we then travel again. We're back into travel mode, travel back to the next hotel.
And how do you know how you're doing during the race?
The coaches have gone to see the riders and spoken to them individually, getting feedback. We've got feedback from mechanics, feedback from the rest of the team. And we've also downloaded the Garmin's, which is one of these. That sits on the handlebars. It picks up all the power, speed, altitude, this thing, heart rate. It really is our kind of black box, as it were. So that's kind of what goes on in the day of the bus, really.
And one of the things you mentioned there was, there's a little kitchen here on the bus.
Yeah.
Nutrition after the race important. Let's just walk back to the kitchen and talk a bit about nutrition.
So nutrition's really, really important. So this is our little kitchen area. It doesn't look much. But it's absolutely fundamental to our operations. Before the riders get back every day, the bus driver, Claudio in this case, will be expected to prepare the race recovery protocol in terms of nutrition for each rider. And each rider's got their own thing. First thing they need is a source of protein, good source of protein as a repair. So in here, we'll have each one of those boxes will have been prepared the night before. So they'll take the box, they'll have had specific drinks by the side of the seats when they come in. And that protocol in the first sort of 35 minutes to an hour after they finish exercises is fundamental to recovering and getting or starting the recovery process.
It's probably 3 or 4 months since we first got together. How's it been for you? How have you found INEOS?
Definitely had a flavour of the INEOS way, should I say. There's no, like there's that whole, well, why not? We look better than we did, I think, which is fantastic. Flames burning brightly in everybody, and you can sense the energy. But all in all, it just feels ship is sailing very fast in a fantastic direction. The horizon looks bright, and it's just great excitement around the place.
Dave, that's brilliant, and we're having great fun as well. So
Good.
Thank you very much.
We need to keep the humour.
Absolutely.
Keep the humour.
Keep the humour.